Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Old Time Radio Theater, where we heckle old time radio shows because some of them deserve it, some of them don't, but we like to heckle the ones that don't because we love the shows in some way, form, or fashion. And this is also the one show where you can actually vote not to hear certain radio shows if they annoy you in one way or the other. And speaking of me, I usually have some friends with me, and I still have a couple of slots open if you guys want to hop on here and help us heckle these shows together. I see there's a green badger in the chat. There's a tear. I saw a ghost dog who's lurking, and an Optimus Christ. Hello, Optimus. Long time no see, buddy. Today's lineup consists of a radio version of The Fall of the House of Usher, one episode from a children's show of Little Orphan Annie, and we wrap it up with Ghost Dog's favorite, The Shadow Knows. So, let me see. Oh, yes, and we have on my panel this afternoon a Mitchley.
Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm. And an Angela.
Hi there.
So let me go ahead and come over here and share this tab. You can see this is a CBS Radio Mystery Theater. And we are going to start off with The Fall of the House of Usher, but let's do a little bit of history on this story first. Poe's inspiration for the story may be based upon the events of the Hezekiah Usher House, which was located on the Usher estate that is now a 3-block area in downtown modern Boston, Massachusetts. The house was constructed in 1684 and either torn down or relocated in 1830. Other sources indicate that a sailor and the young wife of an older owner were caught and entombed in their trysting spot by her husband. When the Usher house was torn down in 1830, two bodies were found embraced in a cavity in the cellar. Another source of inspiration may be from an actual couple, Mr. and Mrs. Luke Usher, the friends and acting colleagues of his mother, Eliza Poe. The couple took care of Eliza's three children, including Poe, during her time of illness and eventual death.
Oh.
Yep, The Fall of the House of Usher is a short story by American writer Edgar Allan Poe, first published in 1839 in Burton's Gentleman's Magazine, then included in the collection Tales of the Grotesque and Arabesque in 1840. The short story, a work of Gothic fiction, includes themes of madness, family, isolation, and metaphysical identities. So without further ado, we're going to hit play and get into the story.
I absolutely adore Poe, so this should be fun.
Hopefully.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the
Oh,
sounds
wow.
of suspense, to the fear you can hear.
Wait, you didn't expect E.G. Marshall?
Horror
I
that
didn't
makes
know
the
E.G.
flesh
Marshall did
crawl
radio
as with
before he
maggots.
did actual movies and
Terror that
TV.
turns the brain to jelly. These mark the work of Edgar Allan Poe. For nearly a century and a half, readers have wondered at the mad creations of his fevered brain,
Well, Maddie, this was
even as their
in
blood
parentheses there. That's
ran cold with
1957
fear,
Huh?
as
on
shall
the.
yours.
According to this, it was March 1957.
Okay.
Our mystery drama,
Yeah, Angela,
The
that's only a
Fall of the
couple of years
House of
before
Usher,
Bonanza premiered on
was
TV.
especially adapted from the Edgar Allan Poe classic for the Mystery Theater
But
by
I
George
didn't
Poe
know he did radio.
and stars.
I don't know
I
why I'm
understand.
surprised.
I'll be
I
back shortly
understand,
with Act One.
though, because when I hear radio drama, I think 1930 something.
Yeah,
I must warn
exactly.
you that there
Oh no,
lies
wait a
ahead
minute.
for
I
you
am
a
corrected. Let me
tale
see.
so
It
gruesome
aired October
that when it
22nd,
ends,
1947.
you will know beyond
Oh,
doubt
okay.
that never in your life before have you experienced such revulsion. Are you prepared for this?
You seen my ad?
Come then to a certain room where a man named Gabriel Mannering sits writing in his diary. A certain room in the house of Usher. I sit here writing this diary, when in truth, were I not a fool, I should have already departed this frightful place. Already I have sensed such horrors in these first hours of my visit that I tremble at the thought of what may be in store for my friend Roderick Usher, and for me. During the whole of this dull, dark autumn day, I had passed on horseback through a singularly dreary tract of country, and at length found myself, as the shades of evening drew on, within a view of this bleak and melancholy house, the house of Usher. I felt at once an iciness, a sickening of my heart, and wondered what it was that so unnerved me. I was soon to find out.
You be Mr. Mannering, sir?
Yes.
My master waits you.
One moment,
This way.
my horse.
Oh, we'll be well cared for, sir.
Oh, that carriage standing there. That black carriage? Is there another visitor?
Only the doctor. He is attending Miss Madeline. This way, sir.
Thank you.
Follow me now, sir.
Mm.
We turn here, the passage on our left.
Mm.
Now, this to the right.
I had no idea the house of Usher was so vast.
Oh, yes, vast. Above and below.
Below?
There are chambers underground, vaults, dungeons, that even I have never seen, and I have lived here as servant to Mr. Usher more than 30 years. Here we are, sir.
Come.
Mr. Gabriel Mannering, sir.
Oh, Gabriel. My dear good friend, you've come at last. Roderick, I came immediately on receipt of your letter. It gave me cause for concern, deep concern. After all, Roderick, not having seen each other in years, nor corresponded even, to receive a letter from you was in itself a surprise. But the contents, Roderick, the contents were a shock. How ill are you? Ill? I'm not ill. Not ill? But in your letter... I am not ill! Oh, I may have mentioned something of the sort in my letter, but more than mentioned, you spoke of acute bodily illness, of oppressive mental disorder, of a malady, dear friend, so strange you could not bear to face it alone. Now, that is why I'm here. That is why I came at once. The terrible agitation in your letter.
Oh, mood. It was nothing but mood. Mood of the moment. Nothing more.
Come now.
It sounds like it.
Cato's report. Good. Thank you. I'll
Yeah, I'm totally fine. I swear. I promise.
Right?
Sir?
There's nothing wrong with me.
Wyndham is with my sister still.
Yes, sir.
I would speak with him before he takes his leave if he feels I can bear to...
Sir?
Nothing. Just...
Damn it, now all I can hear
Hey, I wish to
is
see
Darren
him.
McGavin in the second Kolchak movie.
Vintage
no.
Port Gabriel.
When he's
You'll
trying
enjoy
to
it.
sell the
It's a
vampire story
well-made,
from the first
fragrant bouquet
Kolchak
will
movie.
delight your nostrils.
When the other people in the bar are staring at him,
Free on your tongue.
he says rather loudly, "There's nothing wrong with me."
Good friend.
And
Right.
yours,
Tells
Roderick.
me, "There's everything wrong with you, dude."
Hey, now,
I'm sorry.
tell me about yourself, Gabriel.
Green Badger.
How
I'm
has
not
life
ill.
gone
Also,
with you all
I'm not
these
an
years?
animal.
As all lives go, I suppose. Has been the good, the bad, indifferent.
Yes, well, mine has been mostly bad.
I've prospered. My importing business in Baton Rouge.
Ruination, that's been my lot, my fate. The fate of the House of Usher.
Well, if you are financially in need...
No. I speak of another kind of ruination. Decadence. I speak of the evil that molders within my body, my mind, my house.
Yeah, but he's okay.
House? Oh, no house this. A tomb that houses the living dead.
You are ill.
Yes, I lied. I am ill with
What? With what?
With fear.
Fear? Of what?
I know not. Well, what do we all fear, each of us? What living thing has not known fear? It lives within us, this fear. It rots within us as I rot within this house. But mark you, good friend, whereas with others fear rides like a restless maggot only now and again, with me it's ever present, a colorless slime growing within me, spreading, engulfing, drowning me.
Oh, those visuals are fantastic.
I'm all right now. I'm all right. You must go.
Go.
Well, you shouldn't have come. I shouldn't have asked you. You must leave this house of death, this tomb.
Stop that. Now, stop.
I'm telling you that...
Enough. Enough now.
You stop that right now.
Yeah.
Behave.
Compose yourself.
Yeah. Knock that nonsense off right
Hear me,
now.
Roderick. I came a great distance through the foulest time of the year to be with you, and here I shall stay until you are well again.
You don't understand.
That's a lot of commitment from a male escort.
Well,
Of course you will.
No. She is dying, you see, and I
Your sister?
Dear says
Is it
this house
she
is
who is
full of
dying?
TV.
Yeah.
But it's she who is dying.
Oh,
If it is...
No, you don't understand. You don't understand.
Come in.
Dr. Wyndham.
Come in, Doctor. Thank you, Cato. May I introduce myself, Doctor? Mr. Usher, as you see, is not himself. I'm a friend of his, Gabriel Manning of Baton Rouge.
Oh, how'd you do?
Louis Wyndham.
I entreat your
Meaning
pardon,
of
both
Baton
of you.
Rouge. You have
No,
a
no,
surprising
Roderick.
non-accent
My
for somebody from
nerves, my
Louisiana.
nerves sometimes.
Yes, I know, and I'm sure Mr. Mannering understands. You've been taking the laudanum I prescribed?
I used the last only yesterday.
Well, see if you get more.
Oh, thank you.
Here,
thank
this house
you.
is full of evil.
My sister.
There's no change.
How long?
I kind
How
of dig the
long?
one before it too, where he
Before
says,
death.
"The living dead
I don't
sweats
know.
profusely. I have no
Your
clue
sister's
what you're
malady
talking
battles.
about."
I don't know what is killing her, nor do I know what keeps her alive, when in truth, she's all but dead.
Oh, would it be an impertinence, Doctor, for me to ask you what you mean by that?
Well, no, Mr. Mannering. Quite simply, there have been times when Miss Usher, Madeline, has been devoid of all vital signs. And by this, I mean I've been unable at these times to detect a pulse, blood pressure, any respiration whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And yet, moments later, she's opened her eyes and returned to the world of the living.
Strange.
Yeah, I've encountered nothing like it in years of practice.
It's a bit odd.
It's not too far from the truth to say that she is dead, and yet
The
she
dead
lives
people
on.
usually
Yes. Like the house
Don't-
itself.
Now,
like
Roderick, you must
flip-flop like that.
For you, we
Right.
are like this house. My sister and I, we are this house. The house is us. The house is dead, and yet it stands.
Your aberration about this house.
It is no aberration. It's the truth. The house of Usher crumbles, yet it will not fall. Madeline is dead, yet she will not die. And as for me, oh, heaven,
Here, you call yourself a doctor. Where's your leeches? Where's your bag of maggot
I'll
balance?
send the laudanum as soon as possible, Mr. Mannering.
Gross.
There's little else I can do, since I have other patients to attend. Thank heaven it's a moonlit night. I have many miles to travel. Good night.
Good night.
To go before you sleep, huh?
Roderick. Yes. Roderick, I want to help you in every way I can. That's why I'm here. But now, you must do your part to help yourself. What do you mean?
Well,
Well,
Green Badger.
I could be wrong, but it seems to me you let yourself go to pieces all too easily. This talk, this wild talk of your sister Madeline being dead and yet alive. Well, now that's nonsense, you know. No. Yes, well, I'll agree with you with one thing only. In a way, you have become this damnable house. No healthy, sane man could live here for long without beginning to lose his sanity, without serious damage to his nervous system. I've never seen such gloom, inside as well as out. This very room reeks of dejection, despondency, undusted cobweb furnishings, black drapes covering the window. Here,
Exposition for the
let me
sake
throw
of
them
an
back and at least
audience
get
that
some
can't
moonlight,
see
if not
moving
sunlight into
pictures.
this place.
Right.
There. That's
Get some light in.
It's madness, I tell you. Madness.
What is it? There's a graveyard. I can see it in the moonlight. The family graveyard, yes. Who would be walking in it at night? What do you say?
I would.
Where do you see it? There. Amidst the headstones. Oh. It's Madeline. What is she doing out there? We'd better go and find out. Good Lord. In the doorway. What is it?
Emily. What?
Am I that horrifying to look upon?
No, it's the fact that you're in the graveyard a second ago and now you're standing in front of everybody in the house.
I was gonna say, we thought you were just in the graveyard.
Right.
That's
Madeline Usher walks
Turns
little
out
bit
it's just a drug and cheap
Usher
local.
graveyard. Yet stands in the doorway at the same time.
Dun,
Does her
dun, dun.
spirit walk abroad?
I just want to say, Witch, you're holding on to teleportation technology and not sharing.
I'll do
Right,
that
give it.
shortly
Yes.
with Act 2.
Oh, thanks. How much blue coal are you going to sell us?
Apparently, they're not selling us any.
Again, I must ask if you wish to go on, and warn that if you do, You will experience a kind of horror for
Oh,
which
God, I can't believe people
I
bought
can
into
find
this
no
kind of
words.
cheesy
Even Gabriel Mannering,
false tension
writing in his
building back
diary,
in the day.
found
Yeah.
it difficult to express his
Or
feelings
It's
more to the
fun.
point, I
The
can't
first
believe that the
meeting
people producing these
with
things
Madeline Usher.
bought into it.
I seek and cannot find words to
I'm
recreate
having
the horror
fun.
of that
I
moment.
don't know about you, Mitch.
Not a woman
Well, yeah, I understand that.
stood before
I'm
us in the
fine with
doorway of
that.
that awful
I'm
room.
just saying, you don't go
The
in,
very woman,
you don't
or
end the act by
corpse, if you
saying,
will,
now you got to
that
ask
but an
yourself
instant
if you want to
before
keep
Roderick
going.
Usher and I had glimpsed in the moonlight graveyard beyond the
That's like
window.
telling people not to watch your movie.
If she is
Look how well
alive,
that's worked.
she should be dead. Fatuously, I said,
Maybe you should
You
leave the
are-
house,
Madeline Usher?
Yes,
mop the
How do you
neighbor's front
do?
yard.
I'm Gabriel Mannering.
I know. Huh? You winced as you took my hand.
What?
You felt it. Coldness.
No.
Yes. You need not dissemble with me. Even now, you find it hard not to stare at the dark patches on my face, the putrescence that lives. Yes, thrives in my dying flesh.
Madeline, my dearest sister, you should be lying down, resting. You mustn't waste your energy.
I wanted to meet your friend. Someone from the world of life outside this house. This tomb. I wanted to... needed...
Falling, catch her! Put her on the couch, Gabriel. No. Still, we'll carry her to her room.
No
And
pulse.
drop her on her head.
Yes.
No heartbeat. Is she?
Well, heaven help me. It's impossible to say. Can you carry her alone?
She weighs nothing.
Follow me, then. Oh, what evil stalks the house of Usher.
Our shadow now. Sorry.
Gabriel.
Oh no.
Gabriel? In what? In that? It's her bed. A coffin. But nevertheless, it is
Good
her
point,
bed.
Green Badger.
It's where she rests and sleeps.
I know I haven't heard it
But
since
haven't you
breakfast.
noticed
No.
what she's wearing
Don't use
isn't the
words like
light dress?
Christmas.
A shroud.
Yes. She's been ready for her burial for nearly a year now. Oh, look. See? Her eyes.
sleeps in a
Her eyes are
coffin.
fluttering.
I'd have taken my oath she was
Not yet. Not yet.
Gabriel, my friend, come.
Not now,
You
when?
don't leave her like this, alone. No company to cheer her when she wakes.
She may not waken again for days. She may not waken again. Come.
No? I don't wake. There's something about her. Something in her face. It reminds me.
There's something about Mary.
That's disturbing, dude.
Oh, you see then.
The family resemblance. Obvious. In spite of what the intimacy of death has done to the face, the resemblance is still there.
It's more than a resemblance, Gabriel.
What do you mean?
Well, we are twins.
Ah! Oh my God, no!
As my
You
friend
wouldn't
spoke those
be
words in that chamber of
identical.
Sorry,
death,
was that supposed to be a
Either
dramatic
way.
curious
revelation?
change
I
came into
guess.
his face. It floats before me even now as I write, a complexion gone so suddenly cadaverous. His eyes large, liquid and luminous beyond comparison. Thin and pallid lips gone thinner, paler. For a moment, he seemed scarce human. I had tried to calm his fevered nerves by telling him it was his sister, not he, who was dying. And he had cried out,
You don't understand. You don't understand.
and now, in an instant, I did understand, or at least the shadow of what he meant touched me, and
The
I was
shadow.
filled with a dread, a loathing of what was to come that I cannot fully
I
express.
was
Had I
gonna
known
say, the
full
shadow
truth
did
of what
rear
lay
his
before
ugly
me,
head.
my
Yes.
loathing would have increased 100-fold, and I should have fled the house of Usher
Probably would
then
have
and
shot
there,
somebody by
certainly.
now.
I should not have found myself at breakfast with Usher the following morning.
Another helping, Mr. Mannering.
No more, Cato.
Then
Cato?
I can
The
give
Green
you the
Hornet?
message.
I was
too?
gonna
A
say.
message from whom?
Miss Madeline. She wishes to see you at your convenience.
Well, then
Say hello, Cato.
Now, why do you look at me like that? And now why do you turn away? Cato, face me. Look at me. What is it?
Cato, is it the odor?
Yes, sir.
You best not
Oh,
go,
you can smell
Gabriel,
it,
or
too?
if you do, another time.
I don't understand.
The odor, the
I thought it was
stench
just
of
Diane.
putrefaction. It's stronger at times than at others.
And you mean that she...
You sure it's not
Take me to
Diane?
Miss Madeline at once, Cato.
No. It will sicken you, nauseate you. Even in
Diane!
Tell me and be damned to it, but I'll not disregard a last wish of a dying woman. Unlike you, Roderick, I do not fear death.
Okay.
Miss Usher.
Remember, there's something morbid about somebody sleeping in their own coffin.
Just a little.
Are you too tired to speak now? Would you prefer I came back another time?
How good of you to come at all.
It's a privilege to be of use to you.
Favor. I wish a favor.
Anything in my power.
I want
A pint of your blood.
I'm in such pain and I want to die, but I cannot.
Cannot.
I'm afraid.
There's nothing to fear. Death is only sleep, a dreamless sleep. Don't fear death.
I don't fear. I fear.
You fear what?
Burial alive.
Why would you have such a fear?
Oh,
What makes you think you might be buried alive?
my mother.
She?
Oh, promise me.
Spare yourself. Spare yourself. You need say no more. I promise. I promise you that you will not be buried alive.
Oh.
Rest.
I feel like you can't make that promise, dude.
That is what you meant, Roderick, is it
Green
not?
Badgeries moonlighting from
Like
the Green
her?
Hornet and
Like
Clouseau.
your twin, you don't fear death, but not that you fear being buried alive.
Oh, at least he's got job
Right,
security.
pardon.
Yeah,
Yes.
Only part.
keeping his
Well, I
options
fear-
open.
Yep.
Oh, God, more than I can tell you. I fear what happens in death.
Another aberration. As with the house, so with this. You are a man given to aberration.
And what of that? You make as little sense as Wyndham. You think because you call a thing an aberration, it'll go away, that it will cure itself if you but name it.
Reason, common sense.
Reason, common sense. When you speak to me, an Usher of reason and common sense, Do you not know of the madness that has tainted this family through its history? From the beginnings of the House of Usher, this house, this family, until now, until Madeline and me, the last of the Ushers, from beginning to end, from rise to fall.
Badger, stop being so dramatic, lady. We all want to die. It's called Monday.
From rise to fall. I had not thought on it before, but that is what it will be when she and I are dead. It will be the fall of the House of Usher.
Roll credits.
Right?
Yes, Cato.
The laudanum, sir, from Dr. Wyndham.
Oh, thank heaven. It has come none too soon.
If Cato was calling me off.
Mr. Mannering, sir.
What? Oh, yes. Yes, Cato.
You've been sitting here in the graveyard for nearly 2 hours.
That long?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, Cato, how long have you been servant to Mr. Usher?
More than 30 years, sir. But I thought I told you that the night you arrived just a week ago.
Did you? Then I forgot. Were you here when the mother died? The mother of Mr. Roderick and Miss Madeline?
Why do you ask such a question,
I
Mr.
don't
Mannering?
know. I don't know really, except I've been dwelling on what Miss Madeline told me about her mother. Buried alive. Was she indeed?
Sir, don't ask such questions. Don't dwell on such thoughts.
Why not? It was discovered the mother had been buried alive.
Yes,
Tell me about it.
Oh, dude.
Sir.
No.
I entreat you. Understand. You cannot stay in the house of Usher. No one can without something. I know not what, but something evil taking possession of his mind, his spirit, his very soul. It will happen to you. It is happening to you.
No.
You've been drawn here to this spot. You've been sitting here in the damp and chill for hours because you too have taken the first step toward madness.
How did they discover she'd been buried alive?
Sir, I beg you, turn your
I love the
mind
smell.
away from
How?
A raven told them.
2 weeks after she'd
Nevermore.
been buried. The coffin placed in that vault you see under the trees, it was discovered that she had been buried wearing a valuable ring.
A ring?
It contained a stone worth a fortune. It had been...
Tell me about
She had always worn it, and when the undertaker encoffined her, he neglected to remove it.
And coffined
No
her?
idea of its worth, or
I
surely he'd have been
know.
glad whether the
Wow.
family wished her to wear it.
Weird choice.
Yeah.
And as you will understand, such was Miss Madeline's and Mr. Roderick's grief. They didn't think of the ring until weeks later.
and decided to retrieve it.
Yes. We went to the vault, the three of us, slid back the slab that covers it, and... sir, let us go in.
Finish what you're telling me.
There lay the coffin. The lid was in two parts. A lower part that covered her body from the waist down, an upper part from the waist up. This I pried up, and there...
Go on.
She lay face down. Her hands had torn chunks of hair out by the roots. Such was the agony of terror. Hands, do I say? Claws. They had become rigid in the death throes.
Yes.
We turned her over. Her face, oh my God, we will. Her face, I cannot describe. I cannot.
Enough, honey. Oh, chill is getting to me.
Oh no! Henry!
Quickly, come.
Heaven help us! What is that?
They're coming toward us from the house.
It was Muggatway. What had noise?
Help me!
What is it, man?
A corpse! A corpse! What? Madeline, dead. She's dead at last. Dead, but...
What? What is it?
She tried to take me to the grave with her. She tried to drag me into her coffin.
No.
Roderick, pull yourself together and tell us.
I went to her chamber to see how she was. I called her name again and again and again, and no answer. I felt for a pulse, none. I lay my head against her breast, no heartbeat, and then, oh God, her arms were entwined around my neck, a cold
Entwined?
on my neck, and I tried. I tried to break free, but I couldn't. I grabbed her wrists and I tore her arms from her.
Sir?
I've got him. Help me carry him inside.
Oh, no.
I'll be calm, Cato. When Mr. Usher tore himself free, he must have dragged her half out of the coffin. Come. We must put her back in. Cato.
I dare not touch her.
Very well. There.
Is she at last dead?
She seems so. Ride for the doctor. Tell him to come at once.
Yes, sir.
But not dead enough to not try to drag her brother with her?
You mean to stay
Right?
here?
Yes.
But I will be gone at least 2 hours. If you change your mind,
Grab the wrist.
find your way back to the library in that maze of corridors.
Well, don't worry about it. I shall stay here. I made her she'd not be buried alive, and I mean to keep that promise, Cato. Beginning now.
You sit there and make sure the corpse doesn't move.
Alone in that chamber of death, within the house of Usher, Gabriel Mannering seats himself beside the coffin of Madeline Usher to keep his vigil and his promise, and wonders if he himself may not be going mad. I'll be back shortly with Act 3.
Thanks, P.G. Marshall.
Terror so awful as to shatter the human mind.
Ah.
The house of Usher hangs like a shroud in the air, drips
Sorry, I farted.
from the spirit like the very slime upon the decaying walls.
You
As
trust
Gabriel
this
Mannering sits beside the coffin of Madeline Usher, he feels this terror seeping into him.
Ah.
Seeping into me like a rising tide of pollution. Cato said he would be gone 2 hours in fetching Dr. Wyndham, but
What
to
a-
me, it seemed like 20 before I heard his returning
Funky bit of
footsteps.
dialogue.
You don't look well,
I'm all right.
sir. You deceive yourself.
What the other guy
Never mind now. I'm seeing Miss Usher. And back, Cato. Thank you. Heart first. Mm-hmm.
Is she?
No, there's no heartbeat. None whatever. No pulse. No vital signs at all.
She is gone then.
Hey, Mr. Mannering, I have attended her in this strange
no.
illness for nearly a year. I've seen her in this state 4 times before.
What's to be done?
What indeed? Well, I would wait a few days at least, and then I should bury her.
No.
No?
She feared to be buried alive.
Yes, I know. Her mother.
You attended her?
No, another man. From what I've been able to learn, I judge her illness was similar, just as unaccountable as baffling. Well, Mr. Mannering, she did indeed fear the same fate her mother suffered, but I think that after, say, 3 or 4 days...
I say no. At least a week. No, 2, even 3.
You don't know what you're saying. You can't keep a body for 2 or 3 weeks, especially hers.
Why, especially hers?
Well, look at her, man. Here.
What?
See? Under the skin of the cheeks. Those gray patches. She's partially decomposed already.
I gave her my word, Doctor. I said we would make sure.
There is an evil in this house.
Yeah.
A sinister, malevolent thing that fastened itself on the Ushers years ago. And is beginning to fasten itself on you.
Now, Doctor.
Now, hear me out. I've not seen you in some days. The moment I came into this room, I saw it. I tell you, I saw it. The change in you. The sickening in you. I do not use this word lightly, Mr. Mannering.
A cob of corn in you?
The insanity in you.
Ah.
You are right. I gave Madeline Usher my word she would not be buried alive, and she will not be.
Well, I see that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. Do as you wish. And may God help you.
So you get that kettle with tea off the stove?
For yet another
Yeah.
hour, making sure there were no signs
Yeah,
of life. Then I
very
returned to
close,
my
but
bed,
not
led
quite
there
the same
forth by
sound.
Cato for eyes. Well, I could never have found my own way through that maze of corridors and passages.
wanting to leave a
I
corpse
found
in the
Roderick
house for a
Usher
couple of
seated,
weeks to
bolt
make sure
upright
it's
in the
dead.
wing chair, staring at
Think.
I know not what. Roderick, I must talk to you.
Release
Do you hear
Roger.
me? Yes.
No.
Now, Roderick,
I have a
as I told
question.
you,
Okay.
If they're afraid of being buried alive, why don't they just build an above-ground mausoleum and put them all in glass cases?
My soul. I know it. I believe so too.
That would
No
be
one
enough.
But we must be certain. Now, that presents a problem. Roderick, are you listening? Problem. Yes. Decomposition. If she is dead, she will decompose. And after a period of days, well, if you could imagine. Days? Days of what? Of visiting her coffin at least every 12 hours, say, to make sure she's dead. Are you mad? We must keep her body. 1 week, 2. And the question is, where? Where?
Where?
We'll have to leave the coffin open in case she should regain her senses. On the other hand, if she is indeed dead, well, there are vaults deep down beneath the house. We could put the coffin in one of those. Good. We'll do that then. Yes, we'll do just that. Together,
Everybody in the house is
temporary entombment of Madeline, his twin.
Including the guy that isn't part of the
So
family,
long and
apparently.
exactly. He's going
in a depressive atmosphere with small.
There's a hole in that marble bag,
and entirely without means of admission of light, lying at great depth beneath the house.
Fortunately, that bag doesn't hold too many more.
Right.
It is done. We must come here again in no more than 12 hours. As you say. As you say.
As you say.
That's not
Before he
creepy
went
in
home
the
at 30,
slightest.
Madeline.
Nope,
Boy,
not at
becomes so
all.
compliant.
Because there's
Not
nothing wrong with it.
What I said. Only I'd ask myself that question.
Not in the least.
But I did not, and consequence faced an unexpected problem. Why do you not believe me? It isn't that I don't believe you, Roderick. I wish to see for myself. There is no need for you to. I have done it. You have? I have visited the coffin at least once every 12 hours, sometimes twice. She does not live. Take my word for it. It is my word concerns me. I gave my word to her, not yours. She is dead. I assure you, she's dead.
That is a doorknob.
It was about that time the sounds began. Strange knockings, creaking. Perhaps it had begun before, but I had not at first. I would hear some curious sound from below and say to Roderick, "What was that? What was what? Listen." What is that? Rats, perhaps? Rats? Well, the house is infested with them. I've never heard rats make sound like that. I answered. Time went on. And it seemed to me the sounds grew louder, and I would say to Roderick, "Listen." And he would answer. "A door banging in the wind somewhere." And I would say, "There is no wind." He would answer, "Well, then it's something else. Don't bother me." And on that fatal night as we sat in the library, he'd sitting, staring vacantly at nothing, trying to read, but my mind was on that awful chamber of death far below him, outside the wind gathering for a storm. It happened. I became aware of distinct, hollow, metallic, yet muffled reverberation. Complete unnerved, I leaped to my feet and looked at Usher. His eyes were fixed before him, and throughout his whole countenance there reigned a stony rigidity. I said, "Roderick, do you not hear it?" "Yes, I hear it and have heard it, as you have. Long, many minutes, many hours, many days have I heard. Yet I dared not speak. No, touch me not. I am accursed. For I heard the sounds as did you, but I dared not speak and dared not go. Not go? My God, are you telling me that not once have I gone out to sea? I dare not. We put her living in the tomb. She comes. For me. Listen. Now listen and know. We've heard the rending of coffin, the grating and iron hinges of a prison, struggles within the covered archway of the vault. And now, she comes for me. The moment she'll be here. I hear her footsteps on the stair. I hear
the horrible beating of her heart. She comes for me, she comes. I tell you, she stands outside the door.
Not outside the door. Oh my God!
Yeah.
In the superimmunity of his utterance, there had been found the potency of spell. The huge
No.
house to which he pointed drew slowly back. And outside those doors did stand the towering and enshrouded figure of Miss Madeline. There was blood on her white
That's
robe.
the weirdest orgasm I ever had.
Blood on every portion of her putrefied
Wow.
frame. For an instant she remained trembling and reeling to and fro upon the threshold.
She said it again.
Fell heavily in on her brother.
With her brother?
And now final death agony.
What kind of movie is this?
Bore him to the floor. A corpse. A victim to the terrors of all he had anticipated.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is E.G. Marshall. I shall return shortly. The manuscript of The Fall of House of Usher ends thus. I fled from the house, leaving all behind me. As I ran, I heard a sound so horrendous it made me stop and turn. My brain reeled as, looking back, I saw the mighty walls of the house burst asunder. And in its moments, the moon, breaking through scudding clouds, a blood-red moon, revealed the end. The fall of House of Usher. Our cast included Kevin McCarthy, Arnold Moss, Marion Sotis, and Robert Iden. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
And there we have the fall of the House of Usher.
It fell.
That was fun.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It fell.
The last two died and the house fell. Use lube, people. Damn. Use lube, people. Damn. Ghost dog.
Wow.
Oh, ghost dog. All right. So before we do our last two shows, because Little Orphan, the 10 box isn't that long, we do have a couple of things to share with you guys. First of all, if you want a way to, if you want to find out how to support me, I'm going to put that in the chat right now. And there are many different ways to support me. All you got to do is click on that link. From tips to monthly support to merch, it's all there. And you can even peruse my website and buy my book. Buy my book. It's a my book only for me is a supernatural mystery. So it's because, you know, my brain is twisted. So whatever I write is probably going to be along those lines every once in a while too. Speaking of people and things to shill, Mitchley, you're up.
What? All right. It's Monday, so you know what that means, apart from crazy radio show. It also means Minions of the Zoo in Space, which you can find in the chat a link to tonight's episode, where we'll be playing Star Trek Online for visual interest while we discuss God knows what. And God knows there's plenty to discuss today.
Oh, boy.
And coming up on Thursday at 5 p.m., we'll be airing yet another episode of Never Watch Alone over on Rumble, where we watch all the movies and make all the comments. Very much like what we're doing here, except you got the moving pictures.
Yeah.
And sometimes you've got disgruntled cast members. What can you do?
Yep. What can you do?
Well, Mitch is usually disgruntled.
Well, I make my bread on disgruntlement.
Yeah. True. Angela?
And
Do you
applesauce.
have yep. Do you have anything to show, Miss Angela?
I do. I am currently in the midst of launching a business, but in the process of that time, while I'm searching for clients. I do need to support myself. You will find me on all of these fun places, except for the Monday show where I'll be at the arcade. If you like what I do and would like to help me get back on my feet, I have a goal to reach $300 through my GoFundMe link here by the middle of the month. And then I'm going to try for another 200 after that. Please help me. Donate, share, call the Tooth Fairy. I don't know, but anything you can do to help is always appreciated.
Whatever the thing is.
Yep, exactly. And even though our friend Zed needed to take a nap because, pain management and not feeling good and things, because we've all been there, there is his link. He's trying to get back into the workforce. It has been plodding. He's had a couple of inquiries. He's had an interview. He sent some stuff in. He's doing what he can. He hasn't heard anything back yet. So whatever you can give would be appreciated. And as always, if you can't give money, share it on your socials. Hopefully it'll find somebody that can throw a few shekels in their direction. So now we have Little Orphan Annie over here. Let me see if I know I got some history on her. Little Orphan Annie is an American radio drama based on the popularity of the comic strip Little Orphan Annie. It debuted on Chicago's WGN in 1930, then moved to the NBC network, Blue Network, on April 6, 1931. It aired until April 26, 1942. Together with Skippy, it is seen as the oldest U.S. children's radio program. Radio historian Jim Harmon attributes the show's popularity in The Great Radio Heroes to the fact that it was the only radio show to deal with and appeal to young children. And this little episode is only about 14 minutes long. So now we're diving into Little Orphan Annie, the Tin Box.
Take it away, Annie.
Right? We got a lot of static so far. There we go.
It's Little Orphan Annie. She'll tell you make a fair. They'll never think you have a care.
14-minute show, 3-minute intro. Oh.
And the songwriter was never heard from again.
Right.
If you could be like Little Orphan Annie.
If the intro does last 3 minutes, I'm going to laugh my head off.
Here we are.
Right
in the dot, 5:45 with Little Orphan Annie's newest adventure.
Minute and a half.
And remember what we told you last night. If you want a picture of radio's Orphan Annie, or a picture of Joe Corntassel, the pictures Mr. Older took for the Simmons Corner paper, the very same picture you heard Mr. and Mrs. Fowler showing to the children last night, right in the paper. You've got to send in for these pictures before midnight tonight. If you want a picture of radio's Little Orphan Annie, send your name and address to her in care of the station you listen to, and enclose a little white pamphlet from a can of vocal piece. Or, if you want Joe's picture, send your name and address to Joe Corntassel, in care of the station you listen to, and enclose a little white pamphlet from a can of vocal piece. Or, if you want both pictures, send 2 pamphlets in your letter. That way you get both pictures. But be sure to send your letters before midnight tonight. Now we're ready to go on with tonight's adventure.
And remember to drink your Ovaltine so you can get your cool Little Orphan Annie prizes.
I wonder what Annie's looking out the window for. Well, I guess Mrs. Fallow was wondering, too.
Mrs. Claire's goodness, Annie. What do you run into the window looking out for every couple of minutes? I'm expecting somebody. It's Silo. You're expecting somebody, whoever it is. Whoever it is, Mr. Hare. There was Joe Cornapple. Why wasn't he over here to breakfast like he always is? Well, he'll be the one, Mr. Silo. I know he's coming over. He said he was. But who I'm waiting for? Him and somebody else. Somebody's coming with him. The twins. The twins, sure. Those two little twin brothers, Peter and Paul. They're coming over to show the twins. Well, I
Peter and
do
Paul.
declare.
They got a sister named Mary?
Right?
What are they going to do? Play with you and Joe? Man,
Yeah.
taste alive. If you had a few more, you'd have enough for a baseball team. They'll be here pretty soon, Mr. Silo. I've been expecting them ever since breakfast. We got something to talk over with the twins, Joe and me. Is Paul still in the house? Yes, and they didn't hear him go out too, Danny. No, he's really there, Mr. Silo. I think he's in the parlor. Oh. You still in the house? Mr. Silo? No, he heard me. He'll be out in a minute. I declare, between you children and Paul, I don't know what to do. If it isn't you and Joe were in the mucky, he's Paul. And he was the whole house to clean and set me order. I'll help you, Mr. Silo, if you want me to. No, never mind. You and Joe and the twins pull off and play, or whatever it is you're going to do. I should get along all right again. Sakes alive, Paul. Whatever are you
Land,
doing?
sakes alive. That's the second time she said this.
Be out of here hours ago. You with a lot of chores to be done. I want you to give me a hand washing the upstairs window this afternoon.
I am utterly flabbergasted by everything.
Right?
Yes, yes, it's all very flabbergasting. I'm sorry, but the word flabbergasted sounds like you farted so hard that your butt cheeks clapped together repeatedly, really fast.
Thank you, Mitch.
Don't tell me you're flabbergasted. Next thing you know, you'll forget to shake your yoo-hoo.
Wow.
Somebody don't get anything done around here. Put it down, I say, and get started.
I know, I'm a poet. I wonder if there's a market for a book of depraved or deranged poetry.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. Probably make good money.
I'll have to look into the concept.
Forgot all about him. Came out on the porch. If you want plenty of toys, just get a couple of boys together. Oh, everybody. Hello, Joe.
Hello, young brother.
I'm Mrs. Claire, Joe. You weren't all by yourself, were you? Sounded like you were about 6 of you.
No, ma'am, I wasn't alone. I got the kids with me. You know, Peter and Paul. I brought them over to see me and Amy.
Well, for mercy's sake.
They get around.
Tell them to come in.
Come on in, you kids.
I'm Mrs. Claire, for goodness. Oh, kids.
Yeah, right there. Two peas and a father. That's what they do.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello.
Notice that more. It sounds like you.
Come here.
Stop mumbling, dude.
Right?
Hello, Mrs. Silo.
Everybody else is talking plainly.
And what's your name?
My name's Ross. And mine's Peter.
Yeah, you've got a problem when kids speak more clearly than you do.
Yeah.
If I had to turn my back
No more could I, Paul.
I'm kind of sitting here going, how much did you drink before this show, dude?
No
Right?
kidding. I mean, I figure he's either mumbling or he's trying to speak one of the Native American dialects from an old TV show.
Just Mr. Silence, you don't. Lots of times one of the twins gets licked for something.
Either way, it ain't English.
Right?
All of this was never what you said in person. I guess you don't go much wrong to say it. They're always doing something. What are they doing over here? Oh, they're going to play with
You know what it is? It's Sam guy.
Dude,
It's
if
what
you're
guy?
mumbling, just hire somebody with a muffled trombone.
Yeah, no kidding.
That way, whenever he talks, we hear wah, wah,
Till I
wah,
get down the cookie
wah,
jar.
wah,
It's
wah,
right over
wah.
here in the cupboard. I'll get it down and you can
What's
have
his
one.
face?
I'm sure I guess it'll be all right.
I don't know.
And you can have, now, Peter,
I thought it was a
He
fake.
always calls women darling. They tell you what, they're darling. Sam Elliott.
Oh, I love Sam Elliott.
Yeah, but Sam Elliott mumbles. A
Yeah,
lot
but
of
you can
his,
probably understand him.
I know it's weird, but a lot of his dialogue is way down here like this. And I tell you what,
Yeah.
you can almost not understand a goddamn word he says. And then, just to make it worse, he throws in a little bit of laughter in there too. And the worst folks to accept that is some very deep acting, but it ain't deep acting. It's snitching for him. He's got one fucking trick, and that's the one he uses. The whole time I'm kind of going, Sam, speak up. For fuck's sake. They're paying you enough.
Like my dad with that country singer Randy Kraft. Oh, if you open your mouth, people understand you better.
Yeah, but Sam Elliott is hired to be that low mumbly cowboy
Yes.
guy.
Yes, he is. I mean, I'm not saying he's a bad actor. I mean, he's got a hell of a lot of charisma. But my God, can you speak clearly for once, please?
No, the director said he couldn't.
Yeah, probably.
I want to hear what you have to say, but you're making it impossible, man.
Look down and sit him on the old wall. Here with the gift. What are you going to concentrate about? Peter. I'm not Peter. I'm Paul.
I'm not Peter. I'm Paul. That running gag and not being able to tell identical twins apart.
Yep. No one saw that gag coming.
Which is weird because I tend to be able to tell. Once I know twins, I tend to be able to tell them apart.
Oh, I've got a trick for being able to tell them apart, actually, and it works every time.
What are you talking about screwdrivers for?
You just carve initials on one of their foreheads.
I don't have to do that. There's always like just a little bit of difference in the way their facial features.
Oh, sure. If you want to take the easy way out, or if you want to risk getting it wrong from time to time.
I've never gotten it wrong once I've known a set of twins for more than a month.
Sure.
And I've known several sets of twins.
Wait, do you only know them in sets? Or do you know any of them individually?
Usually in sets. I've never met twins individually, actually.
I always wanted to punch the parents who dress their twins alike.
Yeah, I never.
Yeah, I find that obnoxious.
Well, it's not being cute and let the children develop their own sense of self, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, exactly. It's inconsiderate of the parents. They're individuals, not a matching set.
Right.
It fascinates me when parents can't tell their children apart.
But we're running out of pictures, and so if you want one,
it's like, if I can do it, you should be able to. They're your kids.
It's like, why are you treating one of your twins like they're a spare?
And send 2 white pamphlets. If you want the picture of Radio's little orphan,
it's not even like, a lot of the times it's not even like they treat them like a spare. It's like they treat them like they're one person.
Well, no. See, Angela, what I'm doing when I say that is I want to give the kid and the parent a bit of a complex.
Okay.
What happened?
Yeah. It's like my mom said whenever they went for like pictures. There wasn't a single twin.
I think
that
the
grandmother
show ended.
Yeah, it did. There wasn't a single. It was like, my mom had 3 siblings and 2 cousins living under the same roof. Whenever they went to go have like pictures taken or whatever, all the boys had to wear the same suit and all the girls had to wear matching dresses. And mom was like, I ain't doing that shit.
Good.
Yeah. It was mom said, I never understood why my mother made us do that. It's dumb.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's like when growing up, it's like in our family, at least in our family. I don't know if this happened in anybody else's family. Okay. Once the boy after birth reaches a certain age in our family, it's like supposed to be it was unwritten rule that you had to stick the kid in a sailor suit and take pictures of him.
Oh God.
I never understood the fascination to do that. And if it was a girl, it was a frilly little ruffled dress with like the ruffled diaper bloomer cover.
I can tell you why that is. Why I can tell you why parents do that shit.
Hmm.
Because they're assholes.
Well, my mom isn't the one that made me do it to my son Paul. It was grandmother sent me the sailor suit.
Oh yeah.
And the day that it came, I'm opening the boxes. Grandma would send care packages all the time. Sometimes there were gag gifts in there. Sometimes there was, actual stuff she thought we needed. I opened the box, and from down the hall, my mom heard me go, "Oh hell no! This is not happening. There will not be pictures with this in it." My mom. Let me guess. My mom sent you a sailor suit. Yes. And once again, I will say, "Oh hell no! He is not wearing this. This is not happening." And she
We have
was
spoken
laughing
to
her
our
head off.
lawyers.
Yeah, she was laughing her head off. Now, this is the part of the show where I say we take requests. One of the requests that we have and that we've been running since the first episode so far is the shadow from our, it's a request from our friend Ghost Dog. He's also a monthly supporter of mine, so thank you once again, Ghost Dog. We do have a second slot available for somebody that wants to support the show monthly and have a priority request played from episode 1 all the way to the end of the run for the Old Time Radio Show. And we do accept requests. Next week is still to be announced on the website. I have not got programming up for it as of yet. So I'm going to go ahead and put that link in the chat. That way, if you guys are interested, you can click on that link and you can send me your requests. I usually have 4 shows on each episode here on my channel. Unless, oh no, that wasn't supposed to be snarky. Hello, I copy and pasted. Okay, I hate it when it does that.
It's
Let me
always
try that
something.
again. Yeah, because I sit there, highlight it, right click, hit the copy button, come back down to her. See, I bloopered, so now we know it's an official one of mine. Okay, and that's the support us link. So again, that's blooper number 2. So I want to see if I can straighten my shit out. That'll be the day. All right. Highlight, copy. All right, come back down here. I'm gonna get it right this time, guys. I swear. Maybe. Yep, there it is. Just click on that, the Old Time Media link right there, and also gives you a link to Mitch's Rumble channel, which is on there as well. So you guys can place requests through a little form on that particular webpage for my show. You can request up until today's Monday, Thursday afternoon, 5 p.m. Eastern. That way I'll have plenty of time to get everything set up for the show. The only exception of the 4-show format is if, like in the Fall of the House of Usher, it's at least 45 minutes to an hour long, then there's only 3 shows on the episode. So now, for our feature radio show, I will present to you The Shadow, episode, hold on, yeah, episode 19, The Hypnotized Audience.
Okay.
Sorry.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men?
It's irresistible. Oh, and don't forget to smack that like
The
button.
shadow knows.
Tellage McGooliger knows.
No.
Don't forget to
Welcome
smack
to
the
the
like button like
Shadow
Kosher Money.
Mortuary.
A man of wealth, a student of science, and a master of other people's minds, devotes his life to righting wrongs, protecting the innocent, and punishing the guilty. Using advanced methods that may ultimately become available to all law enforcement
Truth,
agencies,
justice, and the American
Cranston
way.
is known to the
Wrong hero.
underworld as the Shadow. Never seen, only heard, as haunting to superstitious minds as a ghost, as inevitable as a guilty conscience. The Shadow's true identity is known only to his constant friend and aide, Margot Lane. Today's story, The Hypnotized Audience.
This is an audience at a funeral parlor?
Hold it there, Mr. Khan. That's just the pose we want. That's right, Mr. Khan.
Gentlemen of the press, please. My master Durga Khan has already answered too many questions.
Oh, you needn't get tough about it, son.
You must excuse my servant,
He
army
answered too
gentlemen.
many
Your
questions.
reception, it is overwhelming.
Oh, that's all right, Durga
He's
Khan.
He
overwhelmed.
feels I may be too tired to dance tonight.
Are you really going back to the Boston Theater?
Yes, that is the plan. Now I must beg to be
Maybe you're too
excused.
tired to
I
bounce.
must get ashore.
Okay.
I
Come
thought
on,
he said dance, but
Oh, okay. It could be dance.
Fine. Master, they
I think
took
he's
so
a
many
bouncer.
pictures. All the better. To them, Durga Khan is merely a famous Oriental dancer and mystic.
Yep,
It would be
Oriental
amusing to see
dancer
what they
and
would
mystic.
print if they knew our real purpose in giving this recital. Yes, Master. Come quickly.
So is the mystic, does he know how many people are going to show up every night?
Master. Yes, Ahmed.
Oh.
Look, the Princess Zada. She came to the pier herself. Zada? Where is she? Over that way.
he's a dancer and
Standing
mystic.
alone behind the
What a
barricade.
combination.
Yes, she sees us.
Yep.
The little fool. Ahmed, send him enough while I talk to the princess. Yes, Master. Zada.
Not to be
Durga
confused with the
Khan,
mystical
what
dancer
is
because
for
they
thy
say that
father's
pulls a
house?
wait,
Quiet.
that's an exotic
I'm
dancer
away
run
to the
dancer.
crowd. You should not have come.
Do you think my nerves are made of steel?
Shut up, Luca.
My husband
Your
is...
husband is Durga Khan's brother, my brother. If I say wait, you wait.
But in 9 hours they will kill him. Durga Khan in their
There
electric
shall be no
chair.
execution. In 24 hours, my brother shall be free.
We've not got 24 hours. The
He is
execution is...
set for 3 tomorrow morning. There is still time. We
There's
will
still
delay the
time.
execution. That's done. Tomorrow
We
there will
speak
be a
like this
jailbreak.
to tell you
My
that we are
brother will
foreigners.
escape.
What?
Listen to me, Zada, listen.
Yes, my lord.
This
Yes, my lord.
is Governor Dan. He will be at the dance recital.
He will be there.
Then tonight
We'll be
the
there.
honorable governor will grant a stay of execution to your husband, Princess Zada.
A stay?
A stay of 24 hours, which will be long enough. Now that I am here, the prison break will be no problem.
But if the governor will not grant the stay, if my husband really dies...
Hakim will not die. When Durga Khan asks a favor, he asks in a special way. Zada governors, not even kings, refuse.
This is not India, Durga Khan. They will guard this governor bond.
Against my power, Zada, there is no guard. Go to the house in the country. Wait there for me.
If you fail...
Fail. When Durga Khan dances, there is no thought of failure. And tonight, Zada, he dances for his
Oh,
brother's life.
Lord, he hypnotizes people by dancing. That sounds kind of
Yep.
I will
Cigarette,
hypnotize you
Margot?
now
Thank
with
you,
my
Lamont.
hips
You must admit
because
the
my
man is
hips
an
don't
artist.
lie. Oh.
Durga Khan is certainly the greatest Oriental
Apparently his looks like Graceland.
Dances, they have the strange, mystic fascination of the East.
I just love Oriental culture.
Everything Oriental's perfect, you know. That woman's forgotten all about another Oriental. Preparing to die. Only a few
Fortune
miles
king?
away.
You mean Joseph Hakim, the murderer?
Exactly. No one applauded his display of Oriental culture, and he's from the same section as Durga Khan and of the same caste.
But Lamont, Hakim's a brutal murderer.
Certainly. He's to die tonight in the electric chair. Nevertheless, he's a product of the same civilization as the artistic Durga
He's
Khan.
going to be a French
look,
fried
there's Police
Oriental.
Commissioner
Sorry.
Weston.
Yes, I saw him in his box.
Coming over here. Hello, Commissioner Weston.
Oh, Margot Lane. Hello, Cranston.
How do you like the show?
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the governor.
Governor Barnes?
The governor isn't here.
Not yet. What with the execution and everything, he couldn't get away early. He's coming for the last half of the recital.
You mean Governor Barnes is actually leaving the State House tonight?
Yes. Barnes is hipped on seeing this dancing fellow.
I suppose he's wanted by the prison.
Now, that's taken care of. I have one of my men keeping a special wire open here to the theater.
Wasn't a pleasant case, was it, Commissioner?
No, sir. Plain, cold-blooded butchery.
Well, here comes Governor Barnes.
Oh, Commissioner Weston, did I miss much? Not too much, Governor. Still intermission.
Margot Lane and young Cranston. Well, tell me, is it Durga Khan as Gracie plays?
Every bit.
Fine. Then I must get to my box. They're coming, Commissioner?
Yes, Governor. It's this way.
We'd better get back, Lamont. There goes the buzzer.
All right, Margot.
Let's go back to our seats.
But after that first half of the program, Durga Khan's got to be wonderful. What can he do to stop it?
Burger Con?
And if Shaka Khan doesn't
I
show
think
up,
it's
we can always get
Durga
one.
Khan.
Oh, Gurga Con. Okay.
No, it's Shaka Khan.
I'm hearing Burger Con. It's making
We
me
don't know. If Shaka Khan doesn't show up, then comes
I don't like the looks of the bright flames from that lamp on the altar.
Well, Lamont, it's a lovely blue. I've never seen that color before.
I've only seen it once, Margot. Something rather curious happened that time.
He's getting ready to dance again.
Yes.
Where's Governor barn, Lamont. I've been trying to spot you.
Commissioner Weston's box, see? Sitting in the rear.
Durga Khan's going to speak.
Ladies and gentlemen, now I will recite for you a mystic prayer. It is more ancient than believers of India. There is no translation for this prayer. You must let my dance interpret it for you.
Well, this is something new.
Please, let's listen.
It doesn't make sense.
Please, Lamont, don't disturb it.
Margot.
Yes?
Margot, that's hypnotism. He's trying to hypnotize the audience.
Isn't it wonderful?
Margot, listen. Listen.
Oh, Marco's listening.
Can you hear me?
He's getting
Lovely
hypnotized.
done.
Margot, use your will, Margot. Your will.
Oh.
Shame of you, Margot.
Her will won't.
Margot.
Will won't.
And the time still. Good Lord, everyone is.
What is this will
An
that
entire
you speak of?
audience.
Right?
Even I can feel the influence.
Her will went
Mad
right out the
hypnotism.
window.
Will who?
Why?
Will of the
Why
wisp.
is Durga Khan exerting his will on all these people? Margot. Margot, listen to me, dear. Listen.
Margot's gone.
Fight against it. Fight.
I can't.
Give me your hand. Now. Come back, Margot. Come back.
Why?
Baby, come back.
What's the matter, Lamont?
Steady, my dear. Durga Khan's giving a remarkable exhibition of mass hypnotism, that's all.
Mass
Yes,
hypnotism?
yes, the whole audience spellbound.
Oh, Lamont, that's
Don't
sad.
listen. Don't look at that blue flame. Look up in the boxes, anything. It's Westerners. Great heavens.
Whatever you do,
Lamont,
don't
what
look
is
at his
it?
hips because he's dancing.
Margot, two men just grabbed Governor Barnes.
Governor?
Yes, they're dragging him from the box.
Stop, Weston! Everyone, listen to me! The governor has been kidnapped!
That was enough to shock everybody out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, what a thunderstorm. Oh, Commissioner, step on it, Margot. We can't lose sight of Durga Khan's
Don't
car.
worry, Lamont, I won't.
Cranston, I've got to get back to town.
Yeah,
The danger
that
of
was
the
a
country is
terrible name
ridiculous.
for
We're
that
getting off the
guy.
highway.
Yeah.
Why should Durga Khan kidnap Governor Barnes?
Look, Lamont, there's a house on that hilltop. That's where Durga Khan is headed for. It's an ideal place to hide the governor, Commissioner.
Well, we can't raid every lonely house in the country.
Hurry, Margot. We've got to get into that house.
Yes, Lamont.
Margot, look out! Stop!
Oh.
Great Scott. We nearly hit that telephone pole.
Yeah.
The storm has blown it over, halfway into the road.
Yes, you could touch the wires if you wanted to. Cut your motor, Margot. We'll walk the rest of the way.
Shall I come along?
No, you stay here.
Oh, hurry up, Cranston. Let's get this whole thing over.
Get
Is
the
it
shortwave
weird
radio
that it
equipment ready and
will
stand by for
stop
call.
instead of like a
Yes,
usual
do be
car
careful,
noise?
Lamont. Durga Khan's a powerful and dangerous man.
Yes, my dear, but so is a certain friend of ours, the Shadow.
The shadow. Does the shadow know?
Push the door.
Ladies and gentlemen, how will this exciting adventure of the Shadow turn out?
I was
We don't know.
literally
One moment
just about-
and we shall see. Meanwhile, motorists, think of the chances you take on wet, slippery roads with smooth, worn tires. If your car suddenly swerved out of control, could you stop? Who knows what hazards await
The
you?
name of what?
Shadow knows.
What?
Beware. Thousands of people were killed or injured by skidding cars last year.
Oh
Yes,
my
and
God.
Goodrich,
Product
too,
placement.
knows the dangers of skidding.
Yeah.
That's why Goodrich spent years developing a new kind
Oh
of
my
tire
God, it's
to
a
give the
shadow
greatest
episode
protection
without a
ever
blue
offered
coal
against
commercial.
skid.
I was
It's the new
thinking, I was
Goodrich
going to
Safety
say,
Silvertown
shouldn't we have heard
with
about
the
blue coal
lifesaver
by
tread.
now?
Fired.
Every inch of this new Lifesaver tread is especially designed to dry the road under your car. In
What's
fact,
this road
motorists,
coming to?
the spiral bars of this tread act like a battery of windshield wipers. They sweep the water right and left, force it out
Oh,
through the
imagining
deep
tiny
groove,
windshield wipers.
make a
stuck to
dry
tire.
track for the rubber to grip. Don't buy any tire until you've at least seen this new Goodrich Silvertown with the Lifesaver tread. Ride on it. Feel it grip.
Does it
Feel
light
it
up in
stop
the
you
dark?
quicker, safer than you've ever stopped before. Then you'll understand why a Silvertown stop may save your life.
Who is it?
No answer, Commissioner Weston.
No. Wait, Lamont. Someone's coming now.
Dave's not here.
Yes.
We want to see Duggar Khan.
The master is resting.
I'm sorry. I'm Commissioner Weston, Police Department.
You cannot enter. Go away.
Now, look here.
The master must not be
Hold
disturbed.
on there.
Ahmed, what is this?
Two gentlemen, master. Police.
It's Commissioner Weston, Duggar Khan.
Let them enter, Ahmed.
Yes,
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Step in, please.
Thank you.
I don't know what the fuck you just said.
Sorry to disturb you, Duggar Khan.
It is late, Commissioner. Hardly the hour for a social call.
We'd just like
What?
to ask you some questions, sir, about the governor's disappearance.
So? You may go, Ahmed.
Yes, master.
Gentlemen, I know nothing.
You don't mind if we look around a bit? Just a formality?
Okay, around? Well, yes. You mean you desire to search my house?
Merely a matter of routine, sir.
Routine or no routine, it is an insult. You don't understand, sir. The home of Duggar Khan to be searched like the den of a common criminal. But if I will not allow it. Duggar Khan's blood is royal. In every country in the world, his privacy is respected. I will complain to your government.
You are forcing us to go and get a search
Okay,
warrant,
go ahead.
Durga Khan.
Search warrant. Cranston, do you think all this is necessary?
Durga Khan really has nothing to hide.
No, of course I have not. Perhaps I have been too hasty. It is, I suppose, part of your customary routine, this search.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nothing personal. You understand?
In that case, come. I will conduct you myself. Now, this room here. Wait till I switch on the light. Step in, gentlemen.
Hey.
Don't go toward the light,
Somewhere
Carol
else.
Ann.
Copy of the inside of a temple, isn't it?
Yes. You see, I have fitted it even with an altar.
What's that curtain behind the altar, sir?
That covers the sacred flame, Mr. Cranston. Wait.
Oh, it's
I will
not
unveil
an
it.
flame. It's a sacred
Okay.
flame.
Yeah, let's not
Wait,
do the
not to
flame
get
Yes, it
thing.
is.
Watch out if he
Marvelously
starts
beautiful, yes.
dancing.
Look, gentlemen.
Right.
The sacred flame.
Do not look toward the light, Carol Ann.
Fire that he had on the stage, isn't it?
Yes. That looks very familiar, Durga Khan.
Familiar? In what way?
Mr. Cranston here had a rather strange idea about the governor's kidnapping. He links it up with hypnotism.
Hypnotism? What hypnotism?
Oh, it's just an idea of Cranston.
1 minute, Commissioner. Durga Khan, that Oriental prayer of yours, it seemed to have, well, a hypnotic influence on me. In fact, on the whole audience.
You must be mistaken, Mr. Cranston. Duggar Khan is a dancer, not a hypnotist.
That's what I said.
But that prayer...
Prayer is harmless, my friend. Look, Duggar Khan will recite it for you quickly.
Let's
it is a
don't.
simple petition to one of my country's gods. Listen, gentlemen.
Do not listen.
They represent the lollipop hill.
Cranston.
You feel sleepy? Yes.
I'm feeling sleepy. My eyes are getting heavy.
That's enough, Khan.
What has come over me?
Right?
Stop, I said. Stop.
There's someone on the wing of this plane. Sorry.
It's got me.
Cranston.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Wake
what
up.
a brick I am.
Cranston. Stop. Duggar Khan, or I'll shoot.
Oh, shit is bad when the hero gets knocked out. Hell.
Shoot, Commissioner. Like the clever Mr. Cranston.
Cranston, wake the fuck up.
You can only fall. 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 Ah. Sleep, fools. Did you think to resist the power of Duggar Khan? Now,
Yeah.
touch my house. Do. You will find your governor safe in my hands, no?
Did you say touch
You
my
lie
house?
still. Duggar Khan is your master.
Search my house.
Will return
Oh.
before you awake. Rest. Sleep.
I find the
Oh.
whole thing very disturbing.
You think you can cast
Right.
your spell over me, Durga Khan? Never. Now let it be a war of wills. You against the shadow.
The shadow.
Ah!
God damn.
Margot Lane. Margot Lane. The shadow calling Margot Lane.
Lamont, this is Margot.
Governor Barnes is here, so is Commissioner Weston. Both prisoners.
Lamont, Durga Khan
Khan's men came searching, and I had to leave the car. They wrecked the engine.
I'm afraid they might. Now listen. There's a telephone apparatus in the right-hand pocket of the car. Rig it up the telephone wires where the pole has fallen. Can you reach the wires?
Yes, they're quite low.
When you get the operator, ask her to trace the call and send help. Then tell her to stay off the wire.
Stay off the wire?
Yes, if I'm right, the governor will make a call from here very soon. You must intercept that call. You must pose as the operator of the state prison and the warden secretary. Her name is Miss Pierce. Take the governor's message. It will be about a stay of execution for the murderer, Joseph Hakim. Say you will give the warden that message, understand?
Yes, Lamont.
I'll protect the governor. Durga Khan does not know about the
No
shadow.
forms ahead.
That is all.
We'll kill him with feedback.
Turn the wheel and they wreck a little more, men. Let Governor Barnes know what is really in store for him.
This is really gonna suck when I don't have sound in these
I'm enough
headphones.
daughter. My brother is not to die for a full hour. In half that time, the governor will be begging to do our bidding.
Be able to walk.
I'll never break. Quiet, Zadar. Durga Khan commands here. Listen to me, Governor Barnes. Either you form the prison and stop the execution, or this torture will grow worse and worse.
I will not do it. Hakim is going to pay for that murder.
Yes? And never turn the wheels in.
Yes, master.
Durga Khan, what about those two men downstairs?
I have hypnotized them, put them to sleep. I sent Ahmed to bind them. Men, twist the wheel.
Master.
What is it, Ahmed?
Master, one of the men you put under your power has disappeared.
Disappeared?
The Commissioner Weston, he is asleep. The other one is gone.
Impossible.
He's not in the temple, Master. I searched everywhere.
He must have revived and fled. Oh, Durga Khan, what shall we do?
Have no fear, Zada. He cannot have gone far, but we must catch him. We must search the house.
Yes, Master.
Now, you other two, you hunt through the grounds.
Yes, Master.
Come, Zada, come. We must find him. We must.
Yes, Master.
Lock the door on it.
Governor Barnes.
Yep, there it goes.
Yep.
They make him sound so evil. It's
A friend,
terrible.
Governor.
They do.
I am here in the shadows.
It's
You
amazing
cannot
how
see
like
me.
a change of frequency in a
But I am
radio
here to help
transmission
you.
can make something sound
Some
evil.
call me the Shadow.
Shadow.
I'll just call me.
Governor Barnes. Durga Khan does not know I'm in this room.
Then get me out of
It's
here.
not so easy. Listen, Governor Barnes. Listen closely. I've sent for help. But you must make that phone call to the prison for Durga Khan. You must. Let me explain. You will not suffer any more, but act as though you were in agony.
A politician has to act. That's no problem for the
I'll
politician.
do it. Stop hurting me. I'll do it.
Good, Governor Barnes.
Hurry, Durga Khan. Dial the prison phone number.
Yes, Zada. Do not worry, there is still time. Loosen the wheel a little, Ahmed.
Yes, Master.
Please, please. No more torture.
No more torture, Governor. But you are a very stubborn man.
Durga, the phone.
You promised to loosen my bonds.
After the call, Governor. Hello. Hello.
Oh, they must
Hello.
answer. They must.
They will, Zada. Remember, Governor, it is your life for my brothers. There will be no tricks.
I said I'd make the call.
Talk.
State prison.
All right, Governor. Ahmed,
State
your knife is
prison.
at the governor's throat.
Yes, Master.
Speak, Governor,
No
speak.
particular
Hello,
prison.
state prison.
Hello. This is Governor Barnes. The warden's office, please.
Yes, Governor, just a minute.
Remember, Governor, one false move and death.
Gordon's office.
The woman. Ask who it is.
Hello. This is Governor Barnes. Who's talking?
Miss Pierce, Governor, the warden's secretary.
Miss Pierce, rather. Is that your name?
Yes.
Go ahead, Governor.
Miss Pierce? I want to say of execution for Joseph Hakim.
Joseph Hakim.
Yes, hurry. Tell the warden.
Oh, don't worry, Governor. We'll stop it. It will be stopped.
Yes. And tomorrow the prison breaks. And your husband will be a free man.
You'll never get away with this.
You think your friends may trace that call, Governor? Perhaps. But when they reach here, we will be gone.
Hakim, my husband's free.
Now, what about me? You promised I'd go free if I made the call.
Guard the Governor, Ahmed. You annoys me.
Yes, Master.
You treacherous devil!
He is gagged, Master.
Durga Khan is not a fool, Governor. You would make too good a witness. I cannot let you live to accuse me. Ahmed.
Yes, Master.
Silence the Governor.
Yes,
Forever.
Master.
With your knife.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Well, let me make it
You
clear.
dropped the
You
knife.
are to
No,
kill
Master.
him.
Someone clipped my arm.
There is no one here.
Because silence him
There
forever
is,
wasn't
Princess.
clear enough.
I am here. The Shadow.
Master, there is only the voice.
Who are you that speaks and is not seen?
One whose power is greater than yours, Durga Khan.
The shadow.
Durga Khan, this unseen one.
He cannot stop us now, Zada. Ahmed, get the car ready.
Yes, master.
You are wrong, Durga Khan. I can stop you.
No, Shadow. Can your cloak of invisibility stop a bullet?
The gun is useless, Durga Khan. No marksman can hit what he cannot see.
Ah, but I can see the governor, Shadow. He is still my hostage. We are leaving here, and if the Shadow attempts to stop us, the governor dies.
You cannot escape the shadow, Durga Khan.
No? Here, Zada, take this gun. If I give the word, shoot the governor.
Yes, Durga Khan.
A life for a life, Shadow. We live in peace or bonds and weapon die. Now, you must bargain with me, Shadow.
Great is Durga Khan. He talks while his brother dies.
His brother died.
My brother lives. I saved
Princess
him.
Zada, this man with his dreams of power has deceived you. He has not saved Joseph Hakim.
You must be mad.
Even now, Princess, your husband is dead.
While talk, Shadow, and false.
Truth, Durga Khan. You cannot stop the course of justice by the power of your will. Hakim is dead. Your kidnapping was in vain.
He lies, Zada. Shoot the governor.
Princess, wait.
Zada, obey my order.
Listen, Princess. You wish to know the truth about your husband.
Yes, oh voice.
Oh, Zada.
Listen. Turn on the radio here. It's time for the news. Listen and learn if Joseph Hakim was saved tonight or not.
And that is the weather report for tonight.
Listen, Princess.
And now we bring you a news flash which just arrived in the studio. Exactly 2 minutes ago, Joseph Hakim was executed at state prison for murder. Hakim walked to the death chamber unaided, and he...
There must be some mistake.
Durga Khan, you faithless one. You have so many promises. You, the false brother. The mistake was in my trusting you.
That was the mistake, Princess Zada.
Zada, put that gun down. Zada, Durga Khan, speak.
Durga Khan speaks for the last time.
Put down that gun, Princess.
No, no, Hakim, my husband is dead. What is there left for me but death?
Shot herself.
Let go of me.
Prevent murder, suicide, boys and girls. Start with yourself.
Yeah.
They're dead.
Release the girl, Ahmed.
Where is the voice? What is it?
It is the voice of the shadow men of Durga Khan. Your chief, Durga Khan, is dead. Your Princess Zada is dead. Release the prisoners and go.
Master.
Ahmed,
Master.
the blood of Durga Khan is no more. The police are coming, Ahmed.
Yes, Shadow. Yes.
So, the great Durga Khan is dead.
Yes, Margot. He forgot that laws were for all men, not only for the poor and the weak. Durga Khan had great talent, power, but he used it for evil.
Evil.
And it cost him his life.
And that is that. Da-da-da. That ends our programming for the day. So next Monday, as I like to say, same bat time, same bat channel, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time here on the House of Geek. We'll have another program. And if I can stop yawning, I can finish my sentence. Holy crap. Go ahead and it's time to say goodbye, everybody.
Eat there or
Bye.
be there.
Yep. If
Have
you
a
can't
good
be
day.
Yep. Have a good day. And if you can't be good at it, and just make sure there's no cameras recording you.
Yeah.
Until next time. Bye.
Giggity.
Unless you're into that kind of thing.
It's a long story.